being able to put in your 111. I mean, you got 5 people, and to be a right tackle, I mean, you have your own responsibility, and make sure that you get your responsibilities done. Whether that's blocking or helping out your teammates. The first thing is, as to be an offensive lineman, you got to know how to communicate. That's the main thing about being an offensive lineman, communication.
Francis, have you met with the Kansas City Chiefs here this week?
Yes, sir.
How did that meeting go, and what would it be like to block for Patrick Mahomes and KC?
Oh, that would be awesome, man. I've been watching Pat Mahomes since 4 years ago. And it's awesome. I mean, seeing what he does and how he operates as a quarterback, it gives O-line a leverage. And I mean, I'm good to block. I mean, I block for Cam Ward, and he runs around the pocket for 10 seconds. And it didn't bother me, but if he makes plays, I'm all for it.
Francis, just reading about your journey, what has your family meant to you in the fact that when you went to school, and what has that support meant for you? How's it going to carry over?
Yeah, so my parents have missed a lot when I was in high school, but when I got to college, thankfully to NIL, I was able to retire them. Me and my brother were able to retire them and have them move to Miami to be able to be there for our games. And seeing them in the stands, I mean, it just gives an extra motivation, and to see them support us and be there for us, it wears down the anxiety.
Francis, you came to Miami and started as a true freshman and then played all 42 games there. What do you credit that to, and how do you expect to take that to the next level?
I mean, I give credits to my parents, man. They sacrificed a lot for me to be at where I was. I mean, sending me all the way to IMG Academy at a very early age. I didn't even know no English, but they took a chance on me to go by myself, and to be able to that gave me the opportunity to grow. Is to be in the discomfort zone and just grow. And all because of that, I was able to do things that a lot of people don't want to do. And it was all because they sent me out there for a reason, and I'm making sure that I'm not letting them down.
Francis, how do you know the Dolphins and so how much would you appreciate that?
I mean, that was awesome. That would be awesome, man. Miami's home. Miami's second home. Miami has been there. I mean, with all the Cuban food and all the tradition, it's awesome, man. It'll be nice to be able to stay home and play with a couple of my teammates from back home, Jonas and Naya, and also Tua Tagovailoa.
Did you meet with the Browns?
Yes, sir.
How did that go?
It went awesome. I was meeting up with I think it was the OC, and we went over some plays and it kind of give me some teaching points, and it was awesome.
He brought up
about your connection with Tua and Jonah?
Yeah, so I mean, we're all poly, we're all Samoans, and we kind of connect by that. Samoans very little, but so the people stay together. We were raised on a quote that it takes a village to raise a kid. And for Tua Tagovailoa, I met him last year. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. Is when I met him, and it was actually funny because I was doing an assignment, and there was to interview like people like off campus. I was like, let me hit up Tua, find a way to communicate with him, and thankfully that happened. And I mean, he's an awesome guy.
What's that feeling like when you pancake block a defender or block them completely out of the play?
It's the greatest feeling. It's awesome, man. And to be able to do that, it means it gives you the art that all the hard work has paid off. It's for that moment, and there's no other feeling like it.
When you look at the NFL,
What's been your early impressions of some of the young cats on Miami's O-line, specifically SJ and Jackson Campbell?
Man, they're one of the hardest workers. I remember when SJ came in for recruit, I was his host. Coach knows not to put me on host, but when I got him, the first question I asked him is, "Hey, man, if you want to go out, you can go out with the other guys. I'm not the party type, but I gotta work out at 7. So if you want to go out, I can put you on with the other guys." He was like, "I'm easy going." I was like, "All right, bet." We went to the sand pit. It was me and a couple other old linemen, and it was him, and he was working out. We was working out. We was grinding, and when he got to Miami, man, he's elevated the game tremendously.
When you look at the NFL, who would you say is some of the best offensive linemen, and have you met with the Bengals?
Some of the best offensive linemen, there's a lot now. I mean, we have Trent, Panay, there's the right tackle for Buffalo Bills, Deion Dawkins, everybody. And yeah, of course, I met with the Bengals. Funny because before I went to meet with the Bengals, I was on a call with Jalen Rivers, the right guard, and he's my teammate when I was in Miami, and he kind of gave me some insights and whatnot, and it was nice.
Francis, in your interviews, how much conversation has there been about what position you ultimately play in the NFL? Has there been much conversation about that?
Yeah. They all talk to me about like, well, how do I feel if I move on to guard, and it's the same thing. I mean, Coach Mirabal can attest. I asked Coach Mirabal if I can get some reps at guard. I mean, I already know I'm going to play right tackle over there, but for the next level, I mean, I'm not sure. If they want me at whatever position, I'm going to do it. And like I said, it's 5 positions. I'll make sure I take one of them.
Who's your toughest lineman in the draft? And would it be important for you to be the first lineman taken?
I mean, yeah, everybody over here wants to be the best offensive lineman, and it's kind of a competition. That's what I like, the competition. And, with Caleb Proctor, Caleb Lomo, Spencer Fano, I mean, those all of them did their thing at their respective schools. And to be the number 1 offensive lineman coming out of the draft, I mean, it's a blessing. And it's something, yeah, of course, everybody wants it.
Who's your toughest matchup this past year?
My toughest matchup? Nobody comes close to what we got. I mean, Ruben Bain and Hakeem Mesidor, they gave me all the work. They built who I am right now. And, I mean, toughest matchup, I'll give it to Cassius Howell. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about those matchups with Ruben Bain and Hakeem Mesidor. A lot has been kind of made of Ruben Bain's arm length. Like, why won't that matter? I feel like you're the guy to.
Yeah, that don't matter. I mean, if you look at tape, it doesn't matter. I mean, arm length, yeah, NFL, but Ruben Bain got that mentality. He got that heart to do whatever it takes. Hakeem Mesidor, same thing. He got that heart. He got whatever it takes. I mean, I see this guy injured like 2 years ago, and he came back and he worked for it.
How did you all make each other better, both you and them?
Yeah, I mean, every day we're going head to head. Like Coach Chris Ball said in one of his interviews, it's like Jurassic Park. We're always I feel like that's the only time I'll talk. That's when I go get those guys. But it's not like trash talk, but it's like talking like, hey man, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Stuff like that, and it helps us be who we are.
How would you look back on Cam Ward as a teammate? Just kind of what stands out about the year you played with him?
Man, he takes the lead, man. Cam Ward is that. It's just him. I remember the first practice. I think he didn't know quite some of the plays, but when we got to the huddle, he got a play call from the OC in his headset, and I just remember him looking at the play call, like, no, you run this route, 5-man protection, go. Next thing we know, it's a touchdown. I was like, oh, shoot, all right, bet, we're doing that.
How did about the Dolphins? Did you meet with them? And if so, how did it go?
Yeah, I met with the Dolphins, and it went well. It went very they know what type of football that we play down in Miami, of course, and it was good.
How would you evaluate yourself in the outside zone specifically?
What?
In the outside zone.
Talking about like scheme?
Zone blocking.
Outside zone blocking. I mean, I know they run that a lot, and we do that quite often with the Miami Hurricanes as well. I mean, it's outside blocking is just turn and take whoever. I mean, know your landmark, know what you got. I always go by knowing what, how, and why. Knowing what you got, how you gonna do it, and why you do it. And that's just how Coach Mirabal taught me.
What did your brother take away from his rookie year? And
all right, appreciate y'all.